Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night. I took that from one of my group mates. I love it when she says, good morning, good evening, and good night. That is so cool. All right. Hi. My back is dry and I have a hard time remembering to cream my back. And so that's my fault. And then I have to use a back scratcher, but all I have to do is cream my back. How is everyone doing today? Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Mother of Brats? And how are you doing, Jenny G? How is everyone doing today? Oh, I don't have my phone. I knew something was missing here. Let me get my phone. I really want some tea, too. Let me just make some tea real quick. Hi, Angela. Good day, everyone. Guided April, Grand Rising, and beautiful Tracy. Look at you, just as beautiful as ever. Thank you, sweetie. Michelle, greetings in the safe zone. Good morning, Tracy and Chad. Good morning. Good health to everyone. I think I'm going to make some tea. I already have my coffee, but I feel like some tea. So let me go make some tea and I will be right back. And while I'm making my tea, I want you all to contemplate on, there's so many things you can contemplate on, like this candle. Look how pretty those candles are. That's the power candle, by the way. It's power. And let's see, power. Where's my oil? Contemplate on the rosemary oil. Rosemary oil. Contemplate on rosemary oil. And let me get some tea. And I'll play a little background music. Nope, background music. Come on, work with me. Can you all hear me? I want to make sure that you all can hear me. Say yes. I tried out the mic last night and it seems to be good. So I'm so happy. Um, let's say hello to everyone. Oh, Tiffany. Hi. Hello, Jim. How are you? Purple Passion, greetings. Good health. Valerie, good morning, everyone. Good health. Guided Light. Stacy, happy Friday. Asha, yes, we can. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you. All my life, I waited for this moment, a moment in time, to be able to talk to you guys and not be so frustrated. I'm always so frustrated. Not be so frustrated. I'm always so frustrated. And you guys are frustrated with me. I'm frustrated with me. We're all frustrated with me. Hold on a second. All right, guys. Let me just plug my phone in. And I just wanted to point out that she didn't know this, but I'll tell you right now. One of my group mates, I mean, I don't know, maybe she did recognize it. One of my group mates brought me a two pack power bank. Two pack. So there were two. It's the thinnest charger ever. It has to be thin. Um, for two to fit in here. And she didn't know this, but I really needed a new charger. But she didn't know it. She did not know it at all. So I've got two chargers now. Look how sleek and beautiful that is. Ooh, ooh, it's updated. It's got a C charger to it. Oh, so happy. Oh no, my my phone, but that's good for that. It's good for the iPad, but it doesn't really matter. No, it's good for my phone too. But this is, I think they're trying to go universal C's, right? Universal. So I'm gonna get this charged. Okay, I'll wait to get this charged. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if this is gonna work, but no. I know what I'm supposed to do. Just to use this and this to charge. I'm gonna get this charged and ready for charging capabilities for later. Because sometimes the power just goes out. sometimes the, oh shit, damn it, what happened here? All right. Oh shit, this is me. Oh my god, this shit never ends. This shit never ends. What happened? I must have stepped on it. Oh my god, I must have stepped on it, guys. Damn it. Well, that's it. That's it. I ruined this. See if I can get it on. Oh, damn it. I got another one. Just really fucked up. That's all. I have another one. I think. Double C's. C, C, C. C, C, C. C, 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 C. C, 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 C. C, C, C. C, C, C. All right. I have a C. It's not a C charger that I need. Somehow or another, I must have stepped on it and didn't realize it. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm having a meltdown. It's this side. Damn it. I mean, I could use a hammer, but I don't want to use a hammer. All right, not that important. I hate just buying chargers, though. Not that important. I I broke something that belongs to me. Let's just try it this way. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, it's charging now. All right, so it turns out I don't need this anymore, but I do need this for my speakers. My speakers are still old fashioned. So I still gotta find the thing for this. Oh, I must have stepped on it, but I think I can fix it. We'll figure out a way to fix it. We will find a way. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Samara. I really appreciate you. And I have two of them now. So this one I'm gonna put away and use it when the system calls for me to use it. Sometimes something could go completely wrong and I could need a battery for my iPad, a battery for my phone. Like it can be a nightmare some days. And some days, no, I have two iPads, right? So the one iPad I can work without internet, right? The one. And then the other one, all right, clearly I'm all over the place this morning, but it's okay. I'm okay. I'm trying to convince myself I'm okay. I'm okay. Kenneth, good health, everyone. Guided April, all good. Grand Rising Queen, thank you, John Tell. Is you live? Is you live in my T.S. Madison voice? Is that what she says? Is you live? Happy Friday, people. Infinite Grand Rising. How's everyone doing today? Even though I am out of sorts, but I'm okay. I'm okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. Um, where is everybody at with Russsel Simmons? Now, you all had homework to do, and I wanted you to listen intently to Russsel Simmons. Listen to the intonation of his voice. Look at his eyes. Where are you guys at with Russsel Simmons? Those that watched it. If you haven't watched it, that's going to be your homework. Because I think I'm going to take all of his videos, because there's like 5 of them, and dissect it. I've only looked at one, and I've looked at 2. I looked at the Will Smith one, which was shocking that Will Smith was under him. There are things that I'm learning that I'm not liking. There are things that I'm learning that I am concerned about. And I'm very, very concerned that Will Smith got his start with Russsel Simmons. Yeah, it was actually a contract. So, with that being said, his early beginnings could have started with unscrupulous behaviors. Bingo. And you all know how much I have defended Will Smith, right? You all know that. Um, but I'm not ashamed to admit that I was over my head. And my belief of him, or my need to believe in him. I'm not ashamed to admit that I might be discovering in this P. Diddy scandal that Will has been in some compromising positions. And it's not even going to break my heart if it's true. I think that's what a good actor is. A good actor will convince you that they are amazing. And so I think what I am trying to say is I have awakened. I have awoken. The truth is the truth, and it can no longer be denied. Okay, Kenneth. Kenneth says, I watched, and Russsel is a savage. Bingo. Bingo. He is a savage. He is a savage. And he plays with words. There were so many things that he said that I was like, oh, I hope people are picking up on this. I hope they're picking up on this. I was really taken aback by the way he tried to manipulate the matter, but in the next breath agreed with it. Bingo! 100. You got 100 on the test just by that statement alone. Just by that statement alone, you get 100 on the test. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. He would agree Believe women. Believe women. But believe me. What did he say? No one ever told me. You ran because somebody told you. No one ever told me. And then he goes, the case ended to file a case against me November 23rd. I don't have one case against me. You don't have a case against you at the Adult Survivors Act, which ended November 23rd. You have cases since before November 2022. Do you understand? You're right. You may not have a case, which I don't believe. You may not have a case in this 1 year Adult Survivors Act. Civilly. You have criminal cases. I don't get it. Why would a criminal case follow you to a civil case when you're hiding out in Bali and, under your words, you lost money? Why would they come after you civilly? They want you criminally. Do you understand the words that he kept? I was blown away. Blown away. Anybody else caught anything? Whoa, had no clue. Oh, you have no clue. He's evil. Just a devil with a smile. Yes. That is Lucifer. Jump off the bridge, Jesus. Jump off the mountain. Your God will save you. Show me. Show me how you do it. Just jump and fly. Get thee behind me, Russsel Simmons. Manipulative with his words, Angela. Thank you. Manipulative. It was so mortifying that sometimes the interviewer, he had a look of fear. Like there was a moment where he was like, who am I talking to? He takes no accountability. None. Yes, I don't think the allegations was Kimura, right? I think the allegations were, I believe it was 9 women. That's what I believe. Hold on. I did something to myself, and I need to fix it. Oh my God. The coloring is all different at this time of the year. Same spot, different coloring. I actually get a lot of shadow in. All right, I'll survive. This too I shall survive. What else do you got? He is horrible. Birds of a feather. Oh, that was talking about. Wait, is that Will Smith or? Exactly, Angela. It's seeming to be that everybody is connected this way. Everybody's connected through some sense of disgusting behaviors that no one wants to take any responsibility for. It's almost like if you're brought in, you're brought. Oh, that's the other thing that he said. He said it was the culture. Whose culture? Black culture? Black men culture? Hip hop culture? I'm embarrassed when he said that. That was the most embarrassing thing I had heard. Thank you, Angela. Even trying to manipulate the interviewer, begging him not to annihilate. And did you see when he almost lunged forward and then he caught himself? It's like, you didn't. And then he caught himself. And I was like, oh, 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 you raped those girls. You raped them. Mm-hmm. Excuse my language. Um, cause you pounced on people. You pounced on them. He laughed at one point when the interviewer was describing what he did, and it was pure evil. It was pure evil. He won't admit anything. He will not. Guided April, please watch the interview. It was disgusting. And the other, wait, I gotta see what everybody says. Well, let me just say it because then I'll forget. The other thing is, at some point during the interview, he was just looking like this and talking, and then no, nothing here, but just looking like this. Well, that was the culture. That is what we did. No emotions, and almost like he was inside of himself, which is something he must have learned, inside of himself. And there were two people there, the outer temple that had to deal with all of this ugly, and then the inner temple that had to manipulate his way out of this interview. There was two people there, two spiritual people. The outer temple couldn't handle it. That's why you saw the veins on the side of his face. There were certain things the camera kept pointing out, and they kept pointing out the redness of his face and the veins that were coming through. And then there was one point they looked at the camera focused, and if you notice, he was just inside his head talking. Like this. Believe women. You doesn't have to believe women. But believe me too. Like, it was just weird. Did you guys notice that as well? Let me see if I could find that particular stage. This man is disgusting. Oh, wait, no. Let's see. This is it. Damn it, I can't show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I thought you won today. Hold on. I thought you were 1 p.m. today. Oh my goodness. Unless, unless I missed it from yesterday. Um, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, come on, tape. Oh, here it is. We'll send the whole thing over. All right, I'll send it over while we talk. Oh, here it is. Oh, I understand. Hold on, let me enter this. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Always text me. But are you okay with one? Oh, all right. Let me get this. Oh, oh, I thought I did it. Add. Please go through. Please go through. Please go through. Hi, Mr. Dove. This was the look. This was the look. It was a dry look. Eyes looked just like that, and he kept talking. It was weird, guys. It was zombie-ish, but alive, but kept talking. It's like he went into some transcendent state so that he could believe the words that are coming out of his mouth. And look at the comment. He's so innocent, he had to run out of the country. All right. Weirdo. Weirdo. Let me see what everybody is saying. Oh, you guys got a lot to say. All right. And I lost some of the comments now. Damn. I watched the Drew Dixon interview on Hot 97 3 years ago, and RS is truly a liar and a psychopath. Oh, I need to look up this Drew Dixon person. I need to look this up because, let me see now. Drew Dixon, Russsel, Simmons. Oh, Drew Dixon was one of the victims. Interesting. All right, I'm going to save this for later and read it later. I had no idea who she was, but thank you. Tracy, I'm loving the microphone. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to Lamar. I have a professional look now, and now I can do my Carlos King. The twist of the neck. You get close to the mic, right? Right? This is what Carlos King, when he wants to make an effect on something. Thank you. His victims look similar. What does that mean? Did he like light-skinned women? Expound on that. Because I saw some of the women. I think one of my biggest surprises is that they all had the same skin color. That was a little surprising to me. Ooh, child. RS saying the definition of R has changed. I'm so glad you guys picked up on what I picked up. He goes, the definition of R has changed over the years. Well, he himself is attempting to redefine what the definition of R in the same video. Russsel, you are a weirdo. 9 women. What the actual freak, right? Oh my God, Angela. No, he did not say this, child. I'm blown away. Watch the interview, guided. It is ridiculous. When he said that it was the culture, Bree, it was the culture, scratching his neck and laughing nervously, and then said, well, yeah, it was kind of, I was like a ninja. He said that. He said it was the culture, and then he was like, it was so weird, the things that he said. He was like, it was the culture at the time, and he said I was horrible. I was disgusting. Like, I'm using different words. Hi, whatever Lolita wants. This is thick. What kind of culture changes the definition of rape and makes it okay? Not my okay. What he is saying to me, is that this is okay in black culture. That's what I heard him say. That's what I heard him say. So wait a second. Listen carefully. He never said he passed the tests. He never said that. He said he took 9 of them. So let me tell you something. Why would you have to take 9? If you're innocent, the first one would work. They would just ask about all 9 women in the first one. You wouldn't take 9 tests for 9 different allegations. He never said he passed the test. He said it was somehow coordinated with the president of the Lie Detective Association. So what are you saying, Russsel? That guy rigged the test for you when you brought up his name? Are you saying he's a part of your devil work? But he never said he passed the tests. Listen again. That's the play on words. That's the play on words. Hi, Wellness. Good Health, Allegro. Wicked. RS said, RS never, thank you, Angela. Thank you. RS never said, I'm going to call out his name. I need for his name to be heard. Russsel Simmons never said he passed the lie detector test. He said the lie detector test showed that he didn't believe he had done it. That is 2 entirely different things. Now, Russsel, says NW. The wordplay that he uses. Yes, I did understand it. I'm sorry, sweetie. So manipulative. Hi, Stephen. So is his brother, Reverend Run, the same? I don't know. I'm going to stay focused on Russsel. I'm sure, Wanda, you have a sister, and I'm sure your sister has characteristics that are unbecoming. And I don't think you would want people to say it's all in the family. So, since Reverend Run's name has not come up yet, let's not pull him in this yet. Let's focus on how bad Russsel Simmons is. Oh, thank you, Wellness. You look fabulous, darling. Thank you. Where can I find the interview? Hold on. It feels like as long as you're not, it's like he feels as long as you're not violent. There was something on the wordplay of violent, too. I think he took 9 to beat the percentage, but he would have had to fail all of them. If he would have passed at least one of them. Then the wordplay would have been, I passed the lie detector test. He doesn't have to say he took 9, because that's the wordplay. But based upon the wordplay, he kept taking them over and over to pass. Because when he went into this state and that look right there, and as he was talking, he maintained that look, what he was trying to do was get his inner self to believe that he hadn't done these things. Did you do anything? No. Is your name Tracy Brown? Yes. Are you white, Tracy? No. The minute you lie, the needle jumps. And it's more sophisticated now. So what he thought he was going to do by lying and by going into some transcendent state of discipline, it didn't work. It didn't work. He took 9 tests because he passed none of them. Oh, it's okay, Asha. That's why we did homework last night. We did the homework to discuss it today, to understand how easy it is to watch, especially someone who used to be an executive, to watch someone who used to be an executive manipulate people. Oh, yeah, but Wanda, I want to stay focused um, on Russsel. And if you had an encounter with Ron, was it good or bad? You tell us if Ron is any better. But his name hasn't come up, except for right now. So you tell us, is he a little bitch? So let me give you some of the posts that I got. I have so many situations that my recollection is different than others. Because it was 30 years ago. But what he said was that I did so many bad things, so many, that my recollection of what I did bad is different for each one. Then he goes, can someone leave a situation where it was forced? Can someone leave and feel hurt? Or reimagine a story? First of all, the act of in itself is hurtful. So someone leaves and actually feels hurt. The body hurts. But then he goes, or can they reimagine a story? He goes, I took 9 polygraph tests. He never said he passed them. And then he said, under the same breath, we have to believe women. He didn't even breathe. I took 9 poly tests. Never once did he say I passed those tests. He said, I have an association with the president of the polygraph test, blah, 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 blah. And in the same breath, it was mortifying. He goes, we have to believe women. This is my favorite part. He goes, I never spoke to a policeman. I never spoke to a judge. What do you guys think that means? When he says, I never spoke to a policeman, I never spoke to a judge, what does that mean to you? Think about it. I never spoke to a policeman. I never spoke to a judge. Why didn't he ever speak to a policeman or a judge? Think about it. Bingo. Bingo. He ran. He ran because he was guilty. That's why he never spoke to a policeman. That's why he never spoke to a judge. He was warned and he ran because he was guilty. No, it wasn't swept under the rug. These are big cases. These are big cases. He ran. He ran. He goes, I'm not violent. He goes, maybe I'm insensitive. Maybe I've had an error in judgment. Maybe I've had an error in judgment on what the act was. And it goes, the culture and the climate was different. You mother, how dare you blame the culture? How dare you say this is who we are? And he goes, if something happened 40 years ago, should you be blamed today? Well, let me tell you something. There are Holocaust survivors that went after their abusers, and they were 90. Yes, you should be blamed today. Yes. And then the interviewer said, what would you do over? And this is the mind fuck that he does. And he goes, nothing. I wouldn't do anything over. I would accept the now, the today. If you had a real opportunity to do something different, like really, you wouldn't go back in time and not do anything to 9 different women? Then you enjoyed it? You like yourself that much? You enjoy the power that you had over these women? You accept the now today because you're still happy with yourself? You should be in prison. He's guilty. And he's letting us know that he's guilty. Exactly. Sally W. says he didn't give a damn. And they are making an example of the black ones in the industry. And then he threw Oprah under the bus. This was the best part. He's been so mad with Oprah. This was the best part. But you really got to listen to the Oprah part. But he says, if that's when I got the maniacal part. Because he called Oprah and he says, I'm glad you're making this movie. And he goes, "You're a reporter. Have you called anyone that was there?" She had the victims there, you idiot. "Have you called anyone that was there?" I'm looking around like, anybody else hearing this bullshit? And I can't prove it, but I will do a reading on it. He threatened Oprah. He threatened Oprah. Now, this documentary is still out. I never saw the documentary. I'm going to try and find the documentary. But this documentary has been pushed out there. Oprah stepped away as executive producing it. Her name is not attached to it. She couldn't stop the documentary from going out, which is what I think he was trying to do when he threatened her. He said that she said the reason why she pulled out is because she needed more time to make a documentary about men in general, not him. That's what he said. Oprah actually said, "I'm pulling out, and I know it's going to look like I'm favoring Russsel." That's what she actually said. I'm saying he threatened her, and I will check it in a psychic reading. And then he looks at the interviewer and he says, "The tapes are available. Go pull the tapes." No, the tapes might be available. Are you able to legally pull the tapes? You know that he knows that he blocked those tapes, other than the documentary that came out. Then he goes, "I never," listen to what he said, "I never intentionally hurt anyone," which translates to "I hurt people." Never intentionally could mean I was on drugs, I was on alcohol, I was out of my mind. I never intentionally hurt someone if I was drug induced. He hides behind his words. He will drive the judge and the prosecutor crazy because he has a hard time answering questions directly. Rise and shine, you can cheat on a polygraph test, and why run at the time you are being investigated? Can he be extradited back to the United States and face the charges? These victims need justice. It's like celebrity privilege. He chose a place that doesn't have an extradition. It doesn't mean it's never going to happen. I feel like I need to check that too, guys. Will he ever be forced to face charges? Now, in the P. Diddy readings, I saw where P. Diddy was going to run too. He was going to do a Russsel Simmons. And I said that if Diddy goes to where Russsel is at, that's when Bali will say, no. No, we are a peaceful country. We are a loving country. We're not hiding two pedos. He's guilty. We need a reading because Russsel threatened all when she on the royal magic. When she when she in on the royal magic. Yeah. Sally, what's P? What's P? And didn't he say hurt people hurt people? It was something weird. It was something so weird. Yes. Yes, sweetie. I do know that. And I do believe that is a precursor to never coming back. So, I did take something. Okay, listen to this. Oh, I don't like it when I can't sit back. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that feels better. What was I thinking? For me, I have to accept the scar that they demonize me in ways that I don't see myself, and people who know me don't see. And at the same time, I accept responsibility for having been insensitive. I've done a lot of things. Never intentionally hurt anyone. I know people are hurt, but I didn't intentionally hurt anyone. And I was never told by anyone that such a thing occurred. People will decide whether you're a good or bad person, or bad or innocent or good, by their pain body and their experiences. That's what's going to decide how they feel about you, and you can't change them. Um, and again, I have to live with the scar. Did you guys understand that? Did you hear how, in the same breath, he was taking responsibility, taking it back, blaming the victim, taking it, but not blaming himself, saying that. Do you guys want to listen to it again? Oh, did I say that he might go to London first? I'd be predicting it, y'all. Hmm. Sometimes I'd be predicting it and forgetting. So when y'all remind me, I go, really? I said that? He's guilty. So, sister. So, sister. No, he doesn't look tired. He looks, he's the type of guy that's trying to control his anger. He's been angry for 5 years. 5 years he's stuck in Bali. He's stuck. He's mortified that women women ran him off. And that's that old man anger, right? That's that old man that lives alone and nobody comes to visit. You understand? Because they were despicable all their lives. They'll die that way. He'll die this way. He's angry at God. He was like, well, I guess this is what God wanted. But I guess God is teaching me. But I lost everything. Everything. It was the way he said it. Let me play this one more time.
Decide whether you're a good or bad person, or bad or innocent or good, by their pain body and their experiences. That's what's going to decide how they feel about you, and you can't change them. Uh, and again, I have to live with the scar.
What scar are you living with, Russsel? Do you see how he admits guilt, but he doesn't say it? He goes, I have to live with the scar. Because you don't have to live with this scar. I'm so confused. You can actually say, what the holy fuck? I did not do this. You can actually stand up for yourself. Let me play it one more time. Oh, let me see. Okay. In an article that was just sent to me, thank you, Sabrina. Pressured by Simmons over expose, Oprah Winfrey faced a big decision. Miss Winfrey acknowledged that Russell Simmons pushed her to abandon a documentary by his accusers, but said her own concerns led her to pull support. Did he threaten her? Did he threaten her life? What did he threaten? The anger is eating him up. Yes. What you see is anger. He's so mad. Like, this is the best revenge, guys. This is prison. This is glorious to watch. I'd rather see him alive and live in a country that he is unfamiliar with, around serenity, around the birds and the trees and the land, and he hates it. So, yeah, you could do yoga all you want, but I know you're unhappy, Russsel, and that brings me pleasure. No, I don't see it. You just sent me a page. You didn't send me the article. Send me the link, child. Please, please, please. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. They upgraded. Send me the link. He was also playing the victim by saying his charities were hurt because the women chased him away, meaning it's the woman's fault. I think he would rather talk to you into believing what he says rather than an outright lie. What do you mean you couldn't? Oh, girl. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, by the way, the documentary, for anybody that wants to watch it, is called On the Record. Oh, here we go. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Sabrina. All right. It won't let me. Oh, dear. Oh, I don't know how I did that. Come on, New York Times. All right. It won't let me see it on my phone. I only have New York Times on my iPad. I'll take a look at it, sweetie. Thank you so much. So, do you see what we're talking about? How is Russell Simmons building a hotel resort in Bali with no money? Who's investing this man's ventures of money? They're just taking what's left of it. Well, remember when he went there, he had a lot of money. In order to stay there, he had to buy his way into Bali. So he agreed. Hold on. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh my God. One, please. Okay. Good morning. I always do that. Good morning, Zella. Um, so in order to stay there, the Bali government's not crazy. The Bali government is like, well, you're a criminal, so we need something from you. We won't extradite you, but you have got to give us something. That's how I know that if P. Diddy goes there, it's a wrap. When he went there, he had billions, but then he had to build this hotel. And then his wife, Kamora Lee, or ex wife at the time, stole 800 million. Now that's what you get when you marry a little girl. And you train that little girl not to touch your money. And she doesn't. You even convince her that this is what you have to do and you're going to watch over the money and I have to go away and we will talk periodically. And yeah, you go ahead and marry somebody because I authorize it. Little girls grow up. And she took $800 million. Oh, and he can't sue her because he can't come back to the US and file a claim against her. Isn't that interesting? Because a judge might say, okay, let's have this case move forward. I need to see him in court, lawyer. So Kimura got away with 800 million. And that's what you get when you fuck with a little girl. Little girls become women. Cassie, you don't break my soul. Kimura, when the time is right, I will execute and I will get everything I deserve. Kimura and Cassie. Little girls grow up, boys. We always do. Well, take it easy, Sin W. Yep, I never invested in no damn rush card, child. You're not getting interest off me, child. Kimura took the whole cookie jar. Yes, she did. I know that's right, Kimura. I know that's right. Love Kimura. Yes! Sweet revenge. Served nice and cold. Yeah. Hi, Cherie Love. can't break my soul. Don't let me wake up, motherfucker. Don't let me wake up. Mm-hmm. I will take everything that you taught me and I will turn it on you. Don't mess with little girls. Little girls become women. Oh, okay, Bree. Speak on it. Speak on it, Bree. Speak on it. Wait. Let's be clear here, everybody. Kimora was the face of a brand that was backed and funded by Russsel. Kimora's face was the brand, child, in my opinion. That is Kimora's money. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. That might be an unpopular opinion. No, we're agreeing with you. We just forgot. We're agreeing with you. Nope. Nope. We are totally agreeing with you. All of it. Let me tell you something. I was married once, right? And my ex-husband had a terrible habit of buying me furniture as a gift. It was really a terrible habit. So I would say, I want something, and he would say, I'll get it for you for Valentine's Day. And I'm like, okay. So I could measure, it'd be November, Valentine's Day. He would buy me furniture for Christmas, furniture for my birthday. Funded my whole house in 2 years based upon gifts. And when I got ready to leave him, the gifts were all mine. The only thing I did not take was his floor model TV, because he loved that, and his stereo console. Remember the stereo consoles used to be up and had a glass door? I left that and a stereo console. The kitchen cabinet, because back in the day, there was these China cabinets. The kitchen table. The kitchen table. The bed, the dresser, his nightstand. Everything was mine. His nightstand. It went together as a set. I was supposed to leave something behind. It don't work like that. I took my gifts. The whole living room I took. Every damn picture off the wall. Everything was mine. Everything was a gift. I left him not even a chair. Little girls grow up, motherfuckers. And you teach us to use the very thing that you put on us against you. I bet after that he never got caught cheating. That's right. Gifts are not marital property. Yep. Sweet revenge. I was so happy. Little girls grow up. Baby fat clothesline. Aaliyah was waking up. That was the problem. That was the problem. Jay-Z knew that Aaliyah was waking up. Damon didn't see it. The businessman in Jay-Z saw that Aaliyah was working up. Damon didn't see it. That's why they had to trick Aaliyah into going to the Bahamas, because that scene at the pool was perfectly done. off of Star Island. But of course, the way Russsel told it as a man, the way he told it is she stole my money. She secured her income for her and her daughters. That's what she did, you bitch. And that's what I would have done. I do readings all the time, and I tell all my girls, get child support. File for child support. Get child support. File for child support. I don't care if he has money or no money. Don't you measure that. If anything comes down and he winds up with an estate, or if he wins the lottery, which could be completely possible, the system already, the system, this system, when they want money, the system will be like, you owe money in another state. Child support. We need to take out child support money. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here because this was riveting. Now, I feel like we should have another homework to do, and we should all come back tomorrow. What do you think? This will be not a Good Morning Tracy video, but I feel like we should do homework on Russsel Simmons. Would you guys like that? Let's take a look. I think the next one I want to look at, there was one about Will Smith. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like I want you guys to look at that one. Russsel Simmons, why Will Smith wrote me a check. Do you guys want to do that for homework? Yeah, we're not arguing about who's who, Candy. We're saying that when Kimora took $800 million, she took her money. He squandered his money. She took her fair share. And I think $800 million is fair. Don't put me on the jury. Don't put me, I was like, $800 million was low. Oh, I didn't even know that. Really? I did not know that. Candy, we're not arguing. Please, whatever you do, let's not argue. Let's not, we're talking about a pedo. Let's not protect the pedo. The empire that he built was on the R word. We can't argue about how he built his empire, it was disgusting. His empire was built on dirt. We're saying that when Kimura took the 800 million, she deserved that because it was part of her empire that was put into that. That's what we are saying. Protect women over men that built his empire on the arbor. Kimura was a kid, comma. Yeah, you know, let's let Tyra be silent, y'all. Tyra's trying to raise one or two babies. Let's let Tyra be silent. If Tyra wants to speak, Tyra will speak. Have you ever known for Tyra not to speak out? Let her pace herself. What did Angela say? Oh, Kimura was a kid. Yeah. Russell's defense and prosecutorial lawyers going to be studying and going over your videos with a fine-tooth comb. My videos? I would like that. What time? Oh, okay. Yep. You saw the video then, child. Infinite saw the video. Um, I have tarot class tomorrow. So how about how about 3 p.m. Eastern? 3 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Wellness. Thank you, sweetie. Tyra spoke up at something. Kimura deserves it. Yes. She gave interviews on Russsel with all the models and how Kimura meets Russsel. Oh, I didn't know. Russsel grew Kimura right into a businesswoman. At some point, she paid attention. Yes. So the next one we're gonna watch is Russsel Simmons. Just put in your caption, Russsel Simmons, Will Smith by Graham Bensinger. Let me go back. Graham Bensinger. Will Smith. Now, there's a play on words in this video. It's only a 6-minute video, but there's a play on words. Listen to Russsel and how he plays with words. And why I felt Will must have said, I better get the fuck up out of here. Because imagine how he's playing with us today and how that must have looked to a young Will Smith. Graham Bensinger, Will Smith. Just put that in your search bar. Yes, I do understand that. I believe that his training was done by Russsel, and I believe it stayed with him, Lene. Let's talk about it tomorrow better. Yes, The first one you're going to look at is Graham Bensiker, Russsel Simmons. That's the first interview. The second interview is Graham Bensiker, Will Smith. Now, there's like 5 or 6 videos cut up, and I have not looked at all of them, but it's a mess. Exactly, ex-soul sister. That was my point. She watched him build, and she was smart and learned, and then she took her money from her empire. Little girls grow up. Dumbasses. Y'all don't grow up. We grow up. What full videos? 50 minutes. What? What are you talking about? What am I missing here? Infinite. Sasha, what am I missing? You mean on the record? That's 50 minutes long? Because I want to see that too. But I want to see that as homework. And I don't know if I can stomach it. I'm really trying to. I never watched the R. Kelly video. I was talking to somebody about that, surviving R. Kelly. The only reason why I'm surviving P. Diddy is because it's being chopped up. Ugh. I don't know if I can watch another documentary on Russsel Simmons. Never defeating evil. Yeah, Candy. The Russsel one, the on the record, the documentary on Russsel is 50 minutes. I'll see if I can sit through it. I'll try. Oh, never defending evil. Got it. Got it, Candy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think sometimes in our need to be emphatically right, that it does look like we're defending someone. And sometimes we just got to hooray the person that stole the money. What is it? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Sometimes we just got to be like, did you rob Peter? Good, let's go. Hey, y'all, Miss Tracy, I sent you that courtroom doc because of that. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on, guys. It's so much. These men are horrible. It's just a lot. You guys got to remember, I'm my own childhood SA survivor, you know, and so I'm doing the best I can reporting on these stuffs. I am of gratitude of my spiritual world and growing exponentially from trauma. Thank you, God, for allowing the continuous growth of trauma from the impact of trauma that could have been had on my life. But to revisit everyone else's traumatic experience, sometimes I could, being an empath, sometimes I can feel, and I don't want to feel that, so I'm trying to look at it. Or sometimes just not looking at it is more healthy. And I could not sit through that R. Kelly one. I could not. Yes. You know Kimora earned every dollar. You know she did. Ciao. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Harvey, Diddy, Russsel. And these are the ones that you know. There's some fashion ones in Paris that you all don't know about. Now, let the Me Too hit the kids and fashion. Now. Mhm. The fashion ones you're going to be shocked about. Yep, it's a lot. It's a lot. These are the ones that you know about. There are some prominent fashion people. There are some prominent um, directors and producers that handle children's shows. Like, there's a lot you still don't know. Soul Sister says Kimura probably went through so much she's earned every dollar. Christina says, hey, Soul Sister, she has. She has been through a lot. She has earned every dollar. Let the Hunger Games begin for fashion. Yes. Ew, what, Angela? What? I'm not even putting that up there. Yeah, Corey Feldman is critical. I believe you, Christina. I believe you. And these same military men come home to wives and act like they ain't did shit. Yep. All right, guys, we got some homework to do. We'll get together tomorrow at 3. I will post the time in advance. We'll get together tomorrow at 3 Eastern. And I'm going to look at all the videos that this Graham Benziger has out. And, yeah. 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 Kate Spade, is that the one that took herself out? Is that Kate Spade? Yeah. Was that Kate Spade? That's some weird shit, right? Still never got the full story on that. You never got the full story on that. That's some weird shit. All right, guys. I love you. You guys are the best. You let me be myself. I love that about you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you, everybody, for shining your light on me. I can't sing. I love you and cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Cue the
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.